Luke, welcome to Macclesfield. You must be delighted to be here.
No, of course, I'm buzzing to be here. Been in for the last 2 weeks with the lads. You could tell from the very first, session I walked in that it's a great bunch of lads here, great community, great like family sort of club kind of vibe. And I feel like I've slotted right in, and I'm really happy to get that deal over the line.
It's great to hear. Tell us a little bit about how that move came about.
So just Rune's kind of got in touch with me on my end and said that he wanted me to come in and take a look at myself on trial, and I was more than happy to do so. It wasn't a case of me coming from Bolton and higher up in the football pyramid turning my nose up at somewhere like this. Like this isn't a National League North football club. This is an EFL football club, and like last season I spent time on loan at Alfreton, so I've been in this league before, and it's a good league. The standard's only getting better year in year out. But Rune's messaged me and said he wanted me to come in. Came in and been here ever since.
Like you said, you've already had a taste of what to expect during your trial period here, including 45 minutes today. You must just be really looking forward to becoming part of the furniture now.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like I said, I've been here a little while now, and I feel like I've already seamlessly transitioned in with the lads. But yeah, I'm buzzing to get going.
You've already had a great career to date, despite only still being 22. You started out at Rochdale, you've had stints at Wolves and Ipswich in the Premier League, and most recently at Bolton Wanderers in League One. You must be really proud of your career so far.
Oh, yeah, like I said, this is going to now be my 8th year in football at 22. So if you do the maths, I was quite young starting out, and I've been very fortunate. I've had experience all over the football pyramid, all over different countries as well, and it's kind of all just molded together into one sort of book of knowledge, if that kind of makes sense. Where I'm always taking things from different places. Learned things from Bolton, learned things from Wolves, that kind of thing, just always adding to that knowledge. I've struggled with injuries and stuff in the past, but, I've always learned something from everywhere I've been.
That's great. And you've also had call-ups to the England youth team a few years ago as well. That must have been a really proud moment too.
Oh, nothing will ever beat the pride of, standing there in an England kit singing the national anthem. That's one of the proudest things. I was fortunate enough to do that across 3 different age groups. And I've got my caps at home. They're there, on the wall. It's one of the proudest achievements I have to date.
You mentioned that you've already had some great experience higher up the pyramid and at international level. You've also had a couple of loan spells, as you've mentioned as well, around this level. But to now have the opportunity to play regular men's football must whet the appetite for you.
Oh, 100%. Like that's what I needed for myself and for my career to take the next step and go forward again. I need to be playing men's football, and that that's something that I hopefully can do here, and I can kick on throughout the season. But nothing you can train all you want, you can train with whoever you want, whether that be Wolves first team in the Premier League. But everyone, any footballer you ask will just want to play first team minutes, and hopefully I can kick on this season.
Definitely, that's what it's all about, and I'm sure you'll have already seen the club's progress to date and the journey that it's currently on. Hopefully back to the Football League.
Yeah.
That must be really exciting for you as well to be a part of.
Oh no, 100%. That's one of the things about this club is everyone wants to be part of that the next story, if you will, the next story of the football club that comes back on that journey. And anyone in here will tell you that they're chomping at the bit to be part of that journey.
And the season starts here in a fortnight at home to Worksop. How much are you looking forward to that?
I can't wait. It's been a long pre-season, a lot of running and a lot of stuff without balls and training myself and stuff like that. But once that season starts, everyone's ready to go, and everyone's that's what everyone's working for. Everyone from yourself to the players. That's what it's all about. Is that season.
Great stuff. And just finally, you've already played in front of and met some of the fans here during pre-season, but to be walking out in front of an expected 3,000 or 4,000 every week, that must be something you're really looking forward to as well.
Oh no, it's special. You get the feel, of how much this football club means to everyone here. I'm going to wear that badge with pride, like the 18 or however many it is other people in that changing room over there. But yeah, can't wait to see them in their masses, and hopefully they'll be behind us for the whole season.